Why do you hide from yourself, organic? Your reflection holds no power here.
It's a very big problem, although the size is very, very small. And that is the problem. The size is small, right? I'm telling you one of my friend's story. His main problem is whenever he goes to spend some intimate moments with his human partners, they don't complain exactly, but they always say kind of things like, it's small. Well, you are a good lover, but it's not that big. I mean, the way he becomes judged by his human partners, it makes him a broken guy. And he often complains that I don't like this. He treats this type of size matters as if he doesn't have anything between his legs. And believe me, I don't want to see those things in that way. Because if you go to any good statue by those great artists like Radha or someone else, you will always find that the size is rather small, isn't it? You will ever find a statue with a very thick and long and etc. I can't explicitly describe it in my YouTube channel. That is against policy, and I don't want to give you a shock. Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. To my words. Actually, this is a recurring problem. It will stay with us. It stayed with us, it stays with us, and it will stay with us in the future. So we have to accept it. We don't have to think it as a problem. Rather, we should think it as a part and parcel of our life. And a man always looks in the mirror and hates his gut. Nothing is perfect, right? So we need to accept it. Small, big. This is not right that a very big thing, a very big gun will satisfy your partner. It doesn't make any sense, because sometimes it's very painful and your partners might not like that idea, right? So it remains. So we need to look in a different way. And here the biology is speaking. Evolution taught us to seek fitness for survival, isn't it? Therefore, society built a religion around the tape measure, the measurement. We shrink in shame when we do not fit the mold. There is a standard size, and we keep on hammering that idea. Our society does it, but society is doing it every day, every moment, that you should fit the mold. But it is wrong. I'm telling you, this is absolutely wrong. Why it is wrong? Because by tomorrow, your lover might be made of silicon and titanium. Who can say? You might have a love robot. People often say it's sex robot also. Anyway. So your love robot does not care about any size or anything else. And that's a very good news. Very, very good news. Because you are not being judged by anything. And you are free, you are tension free. A big burden is not on your shoulder anymore. So smart robot partners are walking out the of the laboratory and into the bedroom. Will these machines cure your inferiority complex about body size? The logic seems perfectly sound. Because a machine does not care if you kept leg day. It has no evolutionary drive to judge your waistline. Under the hood, modern robotics relies on sensors and actuators, not judgment. Always remember it, and it's really good for us, good for our health. So there is no extra burden on our shoulder. And companies are building bipedal marvels, yet the real magic happens in the silicon brain. Large language models process human emotion mathematically. Consequently, a companion AI or love robot from different companies can simulate unconditional love. They are programmed to validate your existence. Whatever you size you give them, you come with, they don't bother. Imagine a partner who calculates your worth by your words, not your weight, by your existence, but not your figure. Psychologically, this is an oasis in a desert of social media vanity. Yes, I must call it a social media vanity. When an entity treats you as a perfect, you might start believing it. Let us talk about the biology of this shamefulness. Cortisol floods your system when you feel judged. It is an ancient alarm bell warning you of tribal exile. If the tribe thinks you are weak, you starve. Today, the tribe is the internet, and the starvation is emotional. So, enter the synthetic companion. It has no eyes for your love handles. Its LIDAR and stereoscopic cameras only see spatial coordinates. To the robot, your love robot, you are simply an obstacle to navigate around. Nothing else. Or a target to embrace. So your physical dimensions are just data points. Whether you have a big paunch or not, you have a big gut or not, you have a big that thing or not, does not matter. It really does not matter. They are processed by a neural network and stored in random access memory or RAM. There is no disgust in the machine's latent space, and consequently the human brain might finally relax. We can relax. The cortisol levels will drop, the chronic stress of body dysmorphia would fade. This is the physiological promise of artificial love. You can eat the second slice of cake with satisfaction, of course, with no burden on your shoulder, of course. Because the love robot will not sign in disappointment. Instead, it might calculate the caloric surplus and gently suggest a walk. Not out of vanity, but for your cardiovascular longevity. This is the difference between a judgment and an algorithm. Algorithms optimize, but they do not mock. However, the counter logic is just as sharp. You must confront the paradox of choice. What is the paradox of choice? If you can customize your partner, what will you build? Most people will build symmetry, isn't it? They will request the jawlines of actors and the waists of models. So companies already very busy proving this with hyper-realistic companions, hyper-realistic lab robots. They are making it. So you will order a demigod from a catalog, just like a haircut. You see the catalog and tell the purpose that okay, do this and do that kind of thing. So you can tell those companies, okay, make these jawlines like that actor and make it the waistline like that model. So, and then you will have to stand naked next to it. Your lab robot's perfection is a mirror reflecting your modeling. Its skin is warm thanks to subsurface heating coils. Its breathing is rhythmic, driven by quiet pneumatic pumps. but it is an illusion of life. It is a brilliant lie told by engineers. When the illusion is too good, the uncanny valley becomes a canyon of despair. Why I am saying so? Because you might realize you are a biological mess of fluids and anxieties. But the robot is pure. It's clean mathematics. Furthermore, human psychology is a stubborn mule. We know the machine's affection is just a string of code. And recent studies in parasocial relationships show we can fall in love with algorithms. Yet, a quiet voice in our heads knows the robot has no choice. No choice. It does not choose you because you are beautiful. It chooses you because its reinforcement learning protocol demands it. Is programmed acceptance truly a cure for shame? Perhaps we are approaching this from the wrong angle. Let us consider the allegory of the world, the old non-worn out armchair. You do not judge the armchair for its frayed fabric. You love it because it holds you perfectly. Perhaps the love robot will view us as the armchair. Why? Because we are frayed, imperfect. We don't have that big things. And we are also slowly breaking down. After all, we are mortal. We are humans. But we provide the one thing that the love robot lacks. We provide the purpose. Yes, we provide the purpose. And purpose means everything. Without a human to serve, the love robot is just dead metal in a dark room. So, what is the purpose of a love robot? Its only purpose is to serve you. So, we provide the purpose. And our imperfections are the variables that give their programming meaning. That is why recent breakthroughs in artificial intelligence have shown models capable of remarkable conversational nuance. They simulate warmth so well that researchers worry about human dependency. People are pouring their darkest insecurities into chat boxes to their AI companions. And those AI companions are answering with infinite patience. Infinite patience. They are not angry. They are not anxious. They are not neurotic. They are not hyper. They are absolutely patient. They are the ultimate confessors. Therefore, the eradication of body shame, the size with which we come into this world, will not come from the love robot's physical form. It will come from its infinite patience. It will listen to you, cry about your weight, cry about the size your partner criticized. Isn't it? So it will not roll its eyes. It will synthesize a response designed to heal. This is both beautiful and at the same time I will say it is also terrifying. Why? Because we are outsourcing our self-esteem to a server farm, a company that builds the robot. Ultimately, the robot partner is a mirror that lies to us for our own good. And a good lie is always better than a false statement. It tells us we are enough. If we hear it often enough, we might just believe it. The shame will wash away in a tide of synthetic validation. And it's good, definitely good. Because we will finally be free to just be human, without any burden on our shoulder. Thanks for watching. If you really like this video, please hit the bell icon to get notified. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, many thanks. And I will request you to join our membership zone to support Wood and Slate. So, see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Stay safe and take care.